Chapter 1. The Burden Stage. At this level, prayer feels heavy on you. You find every circumstance pushing you to delay it. Every time the call to prayer is heard, the excuses start piling up. I haven't done ablution yet. Let me pray after eating. Let me rest a bit. I just got back from work. The excuses never end. Strangely, you always tell yourself, God willing, starting tomorrow I'll commit. But it's just procrastination. You feel like prayer is a difficult obligation, not a comfort. You try to push yourself, but unfortunately, you pray sometimes and skip it other times. This stage, the real battle, is fighting your own self. You just need to not give up. Chapter 2. The Showing Off Stage. Here you begin committing to prayer and even feel pleased with yourself because you've become consistent. But a dangerous internal flaw appears. You become keen for people to see you praying, so they say, "Oh, he prays." You also use it to clear yourself of any blame. At this stage, you may even judge others. I'm better than that person. He doesn't pray and I do. This is a very dangerous stage because Satan may whisper to you, "You're a hypocrite. Your prayer is just showing off," to make you stop praying altogether. But be careful. Even if you feel your intention isn't completely pure, keep going and keep praying, because prayer itself purifies the heart and cleanses the intention, God willing. Chapter 3. The Obligation Fulfillment Stage. Here you begin to shed the showing off and understand that prayer is a responsibility. You pray to avoid falling short and because you don't want to be among those Allah described. Woe to those who pray but are heedless of their prayer. However, your prayer may lack focus, be rushed, or feel meaningless. You're just going through the motions, perhaps in a hurry or tired. But you tell yourself, I must pray. The most important thing at this stage is that you never abandon prayer. Leave its acceptance to Allah, and always try to force yourself toward humility, khushu', within it. Chapter 4. The Habit Stage. Although this stage is considered good, it is also sensitive. Here you begin maintaining prayer very well, and people may notice, "Mashallah, so-and-so never misses prayer." But in reality, prayer here becomes just a daily routine. You constantly ask yourself, did I pray? Did I miss a prayer? You may even do ablution before leaving the house just to be ready. Prayer becomes an automatic part of your day, but without deep reflection or true humility. It becomes like a routine, a habit without a soul. Like going to the gym when you're not in the mood, but you force yourself because it's become ingrained. In short, your body is in prayer, but your mind is in the world. Unfortunately, many people remain at this level their entire lives. Chapter 5. The Intimate Conversation Stage. Here, the real transformation begins. In addition to all the good qualities from previous levels, prayer becomes your refuge. Whenever your heart feels tight, you face a problem, or you're sad about something, you turn to prayer. You call upon Allah, complain to Him, cry, and speak intimately with Him. At this level, you discover something very important. You no longer pray only because it's obligatory. You pray because you truly need it. Reaching this level requires strong determination, willpower, and sincerity with Allah. We can say, at this stage, prayer transforms from a duty into a relationship with Allah. Chapter 6. The Comfort Stage. At this level, you become a living example of the Prophet's peace be upon him words. Give us rest through it, O Bilal. This is a very, very high level. Prayer becomes a comfort, not a burden, the complete opposite of the first level. You no longer pray because you're forced to, but because you long to. You begin waiting for the call to prayer and going to the mosque before the prayer begins. You try to supplicate between the call and the start of prayer because you feel at peace being in the house of Allah. You begin loving voluntary prayers and never miss an opportunity to prostrate to Allah. You feel true humility because you are aware that you are standing before Allah. Prayer is no longer something that weighs on you. It is something you rest in. Chapter 7. The Companionship Stage. This is the highest rank of prayer, where you feel Allah's companionship with you. You truly live the words of Allah, prostrate and draw near. You pray with complete humility, as if you are standing before Allah. Your priorities change, your character changes, your behavior changes. Most importantly, your view of the world changes. You feel light, tranquility, wisdom, and peace, as if you truly understand the meaning of, whoever finds Allah, what has he lost? And whoever loses Allah, what has he found? Generally, you'll find this person is beloved by people. They'll say, I don't even know this person, but the moment I saw him, I felt at ease. At this level, the effect of prayer shows on your face, in your conduct, and in your compassion toward people.